Mills Weather Center, meteorologist Stephen Nehrenz.
A little bit cooler weather out there today compared to what got a little bit toasty yesterday with all the sunshine. Of course, as you would expect, cloud covers helping us out on that. A little bit of blue sky peeking through. Some cool cloud formations today for those of you that like to see kind of the different clouds. 75 degrees, a steady south wind. Winds have been a little gusty at times today in and out of these areas of rain and storms that we've had. Here's a look at visible satellite. And again, it's going to be one of those days, it has been one of those days already, where areas that have got those pockets of sunshine, temperatures have taken off a lot more quickly. Cloudier, rainier spots have been a lot cooler. You can tell Miami's at 80. Veneta, you've already been in the low 80s, and you're now at 78. Tulsa 76 with a pocket or two of blue sky. But then look at McAllister, rain, 68 degrees. Okmulgee, Okemah, you're in the upper 60s. Bartlesville, Coffeyville, mid to upper 60s, where you've had the rain ongoing here for the last few hours. So there's going to be a wide range of high temperatures this afternoon. Generally, where we've got some sunshine, you'll reach the 80s. Where the clouds and the rain stick around, you'll be mostly in the 70s. Here's the wide view on radar. A couple pockets of heavy storms. The heaviest probably here at the moment is rolling right into town, into McAllister, Big Mac right now. A lot of lightning with this. This has picked up in intensity a little bit. It's not severe. It's nowhere near severe limits. But it'll be a little bit noisy with the lightning, thunder, heavy rain, and occasionally some gusty wind as that moves off to the east, eventually towards the Hartshorn, Haleyville areas. Back to the north and west of Tulsa. Again, dry for the moment in the metro. But there's more to come later on today. Scattered showers back towards Stillwater, up towards Ponca City. Storms were much heavier a couple hours ago up in southeast Kansas, and those have weakened pretty considerably, but still some good old-fashioned rain in those drought-stricken areas that really need it. Of course, we need the heavy stuff, and with any luck, with all the rain chances we have over the next about 5 to 6 days, we're hoping everyone can get a pretty good drink of water. Highs today, again, it'll be highly variable. As I just mentioned, sunnier spots, low to mid 80s, but cloudier spots in the 70s. So the high temperatures will be kind of all over the map today. Later today into tonight, this is when we start talking about that severe weather threat as we head towards kind of 5 o'clock rush hour and then into the evening hours. And once again, it's going to be somewhat focused on where we see the most daytime heating. All this cloud cover and rain that we have across the area is keeping those temperatures down, which limits the instability. But there are still some other factors at play with a strong storm system moving in that can kind of overcome that lack of instability. So as storms get fired up later today, this evening, tonight, and Travis Station Aaron will be watching that for you closely, wind and hail would be the biggest threats, and also a localized flooding threat, particularly as we head into the late night hours. The tornado threat's very low. Can we call it totally zero? Technically, no, but it's a very, very low end on that. It's mainly a wind, hail, flooding risk with these storms. So let's walk you through this on Future Views. You're playing for late in the day. Again, there'll be these pockets of rain and storms. Occasionally, some of them will be locally heavy like we have right now, but it still looks like as we head towards about 5 o'clock rush hour and then into the evening hours, generally in the vicinity of I-44 is where we'll see some of these bigger storms develop. And once they really kind of get cranking and get going, they will be relatively rowdy. And there's that wind and hail risk, and they'll likely have quite a bit of lightning with them as well. Beneficial rains, but could be a little too much rain all at once with some of these, and they'll dive south overnight. There'll be some redevelopment. It looks like especially east of Tulsa, late overnight, early tomorrow morning, where storms will try to focus, and that's where we could have that localized flooding risk overnight, early tomorrow. We look like we'll trend towards kind of a lull during the day Wednesday, but then we may have another flare-up Thursday morning. So as far as the localized rainfall totals, and I'm just going through the next day or two. Again, when you add it all up over the next 5 or 6 days, totals will be higher than this. But just for this round today, tonight, early tomorrow, we're seeing these yellows and oranges. That would indicate 1 to 2, 1 to 3 inches of rain, which would be very, very beneficial. But notice it's not everywhere. So there will be some spots that only get a little and others that get a lot with these storms today, tonight, and tomorrow. But again, there will be more to come later Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. So an active 7-day planner. And just keep in mind that each day's storm chances are probably going to shift around and change a little bit as each round of rain moves through and kind of impacts the environment after it. But all that to be said, it's a busy 7-day planner here. You can see several chances for storms. Again, that severe weather threat this evening and tonight. More storm chances late Thursday into Friday, and then the latter half of Saturday into early Sunday as well.